Good morning, church. I'm sat here with Simon Pinchbeck and Derek, and we've been talking about men at Chase this morning and Bible for Blokes and what's been going on. And later this month, Bible for Blokes, Simon's coming back to speak to us again. So I'm going to hand over to Simon now, and he's going to share some of his thoughts of what he's going to be sharing with some of us, and the men, that is, later on this month.
Hi. On the back of a great encouraging night we had last time with Bible for Blokes, I've been asked to come back again, so
It's good, isn't it?
yeah. So that's great, and we've been discussing what we're going to discuss on that particular night, and what we're going to talk about is what's holding you back from having a go for Jesus.
And you know something, the atmosphere here, the getting together of men from the church is a necessity for churches. We're sharing good food, we have some good teaching, and we have some good word and talk and prayer as well. So this is the sort of thing that I think a lot of churches should embrace.
It's a real relaxed place where we can have a meal and talk about what's on our heart. We can lean on each other, we can pray, we can bless. It's really encouraging to see other guys as well who go through the same problems that we do. It's a nice way to spend your Wednesday evening.
How we keep going with God, how do we push on in a world, how do we really review that plan that God has for us, and how do we carry that out in our lives. And Bible for Blokes in itself is absolutely critical for me. It's about men coming together, having fellowship with one another, and really enacting that which the Bible says.
Men need to have good Christian men around them, because life's tough. And if we can't share things with our Christian brothers, then we're in a bit of trouble. And exactly what goes on here tonight at Bibles for Blokes, and every single month men get together and they can share in a very trusted atmosphere about their stuff that's going on in their lives.
I would come along because you get fed, you get watered, and you get taught more about Jesus, and we have a good time of worship and a good time of fellowship and a time of sharing as well.
So we're going to be talking about one or two of the things that are going to be that crop up time and time in a man's life, and we're going to be talking about how to get rid of not just the weed, if you like, the thing that you're convicted of, but we're going to go a little bit deeper and talk about how to get rid of the root that's really holding you back from having a go for Jesus. And it's going to be a short talk, but it's going to lead on to a discussion, and where men can get round and talk about stuff, and we're going to have an amazing night. And I really feel, as does Derek, as does Martin, that out of this night is going to be the start of men being released to be the men that God made them to be, so that they can do the things that God made them to do for His purpose. So come along and have an amazing time.
Yeah, that's going to be great. Thank you guys for having the time this morning. We've spent a little bit of time together discussing, and so the meeting, just looking at my diary, checking, is the 22nd, Wednesday the 22nd. So chaps, make sure it's in your diary. Ladies, if you're watching this, make sure your husband knows it's in his diary so he gets here. It'll be 7 o'clock, and we'll be having some food together, a bit of fun, and then we'll be getting into the Word of God and hearing what God says to us.
Amen.